There's always a camp that you always forget about something, or something's broke, you need to pin something up, and having a bit of a useful toolbox is really helpful at scout camp. You always forget something, guaranteed. There's always something you forget, but if this kit box has a little few tricks, you'll be able to get yourself out of a few difficult situations. So just gonna have a look through my kit and I'll show you what we've got in here. So got some paracord, just random lengths, paracord, and some rope. You never know, you might need to hoist something up, pull something, tie something back, fix something, don't know. So having some rope is always useful. These bad boys, hand warmers. It was so cold here last night, so having a few hand warmers just to pop in your hands and your gloves, pop them in your sleeping blanket is quite nice. And when the scouts are getting really groggy, just give them one of these, break them up. So a little hand warmer in your useful gadget box is going to help you out. Now these are little clamps, little clips, just clamp things together. You can come in all different shapes and sizes. Now when I bought these random ones, I was thinking, what am I going to use them for? I don't know. And in the year I've had them, I've never used them until this camp. Having this parachute up, we just need to pull the frames back up a little bit, and these clamps helped really well. So just these, or some closed pegs or something, just useful little things that you don't think about, you know. Now this is a lifesaver, isn't it? We all know what this is. This is a screwdriver, multiple screwdriver with all the different heads. So just having a screwdriver set, a socket set, you never know, it's going to get you out of trouble having one of these. And we use it this camp. When we used our gas stove, the little screw was just a little bit loose. We tried with the car keys, but now I remembered I've got a little screwdriver set in the handy box. So getting that out, having a screwdriver is going to help. And just some other little basic tools as well. Not sure. You've got a hammer, you know, a decent hammer, some pliers is also something stuck or something, so having some pliers is always a little handy. Torch, even though we do have torches, and you know that scouts never bring them, and sometimes leaders don't bring them, so just having a torch, that's going to help you, isn't it? Batteries, don't forget the batteries. I have put a little hacksaw in here. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to use a hacksaw, I don't know. But someone suggested it, so that always works well. Now you might be asking me, why have I got a fire striker in my useful gadget box? Well, this came in handy again, this camp. Our matches for our gas stove got wet. Not these ones, but the packet that we did get got soaking wet. It was raining all weekend and we couldn't light the gas fire. So using the flint and the fire still, to create the sparks on the gas hob, that saved our bacon. So we could have been in a lot of trouble. So having matches is always another little handy one. Yeah, you probably put them on your shopping list when you go get your food for camp, but knowing that they're in your useful box, having some matches, yeah, get a waterproof, you know, the weatherproof, windproof, they're always useful. So matches are always in our toolbox. Got some glue, all-purpose glue. Never know when you might need to fix something, I don't know. Now, again, a variety of Jubilee clips. Now, we use this camp. If we didn't have these Jubilee clips, I'm not sure what we would have done. Our hose to connect the gas stoves was too loose, it wasn't connecting. So thankfully, went to the useful box, got the Jubilee clips out, and there we are. So they're really cool. Some random different sizes of batteries, very useful. Having a permanent marker pen, a Sharpie pen, that's going to get you into a little, I wouldn't say it's not a difficulty, isn't it? But someone always needs a pen or something. So having a marker pen and some paper. Spanner, that's always useful. An adjustable spanner of all different shapes and sizes, you know. So I'm not saying I have a whole collection of toolkits, but a spanner, hammer, and some pliers is always good. These bad boys, cable ties. You got some cable ties, but I also got those clips. but you never know where you're going to need. So cable clients, they could work quite well if you haven't got Jubilee clips. So you could use some table clients. The spare guy ropes. So these are always handy, aren't they? There was always a scout that snaps a guy rope or something. So having some of this. Why do we need a puncture repair kit? You never know. I've got my air tent, so that might come in handy, having a puncture repair kit. You just got to think, it's a little tiny box, so it doesn't matter too bad. And this. Okay, we have got the adjustable spanner, but having a proper gas cylinder spanner, that it's a couple of quid off eBay. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Something that I haven't got in the box, but it's over in the kitchen, is some duct tape. Duct tape, as we know, can save lives. Having duct tape is amazing. I use Gorilla Tape. It's just a different brand. I don't know why, but I tend to use Gorilla Tape. But having a roll of duct tape, patch up the tent that's got a hole in it, stick something together, gaffer tape the parachute around the tree, I don't know. Always have duct tape with you. There you go. Guys, thanks very much. That's a little quick top tips for me and my really useful box. If you haven't got one, I would recommend you put one together. Maybe you do have one and I've not got something in there that you got in your useful box. Let me know, comment below. Until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Big Man in the Woods. Take care. Bye-bye.